Hello everyone, please contact Professor Robert for a sample or a customized paper of the following or any other assignment. COMM11003 Communication in Professional Contexts. Description. Assessment tasks. 1 written assessment. Assessment title. Essay report. Task description. Essay report. 1,800 words, 40 marks. Your task is to produce either a formally written essay or a formal business report on the following topic. Social media can be perceived by organizations as an affordable and easy form of communication. Assess how audience, message, channel and noise impacts the effectiveness of communication delivered via social media platforms. Write a 1,800-word essay or report on this topic as a Word document, no zip files, PDF or RTF files. You are to use a minimum of 5 CARS-compliant sources, in addition to the unit text and the referencing of your assignment. Your sources should include at least two journal articles accessed from the library databases. You are to use the American Psychological Association (APA) style of referencing. CARS checklist. C equals is the source credible? Does it make sense? Is it a place that usually provides unbiased impartial information? A equals is the source accurate? Is it up to date? Are the statistics data recent or relatively fresh? R equals is the source reliable? Is it a place you can always count on to be correct and trustworthy? S equals is the source substantiated? Do you know who wrote, designed, hosted? Do you have a name you can check up on? Note: the word count is considered from the first word of the introduction to the last word of the conclusion. It excludes the cover page, abstract, contents page, reference page and appendices. It includes in-text referencing, direct quotations and words contained within tables that are in the body of the assignment. Further details on this assessment and the criteria sheet are provided on the Moodle unit website. Please review all assessment information before beginning this assignment. Assessment due date, Week 6 Thursday, 27 August 2020, 6 p.m. Est. This assignment is due on Thursday of Week 6 by 6 p.m. Est, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Return date to students, Week 8 Thursday, 10 September 2020. Marks and feedback will normally be returned within 2 weeks of submission. Weighting, 40%. Assessment criteria. This assessment task relates to the general assessment criteria below. Written argument. Use of sources to support argument. Structure. Writing standard. Referencing style. American Psychological Association 7th edition, APA 7th edition. Submission. Online. Submission instructions. Submit essay report to be marked via the unit Moodle site. Attach the marking criteria sheet at the end of the document before submitting to Moodle. Learning outcomes assessed. Demonstrate oral, written and interpersonal communication in professional contexts. Explain the relationship between communication and technology in professional contexts, including information management and knowledge transfer. Discuss ethical use and dissemination of information in professional contexts. Communicate effectively in a variety of business and academic communication genres, both written and oral. Graduate attributes: communication, critical thinking, information literacy, cross-cultural competence. 2 reflective practice assignments. Assessment title: Weekly Engagement Reflections. Task description: Weekly Engagement Reflections. Minimum of 100 to 150 words per week, 2 marks per reflection, total of 20 marks. Specifically, you will write a brief reflection each week, weeks 1 to 10 only. Each reflection should identify a piece of knowledge you have learned from that week's materials or readings, and give a brief discussion of why you feel it will help you, as well as an example of where you can use this information in your studies or private life. The weekly reflection activity link is located at the bottom of each of the weekly modules, weeks 1 to 10. Do not submit your reflections via the assignment submission on Moodle, only through the weekly links. Each reflection is worth a maximum of 2 marks, the total mark being calculated at the end of week 12. Teaching staff will review the reflections on a regular basis to ensure effective learning. Individualized feedback will not normally be given unless there is a problem. All weekly reflections should be completed by 6 p.m. on Friday of week 11. Nothing submitted after that date will be marked. As a general rule, for every reflection you submit that meets the task requirement, you will be automatically awarded 2 marks. If your submitted reflection does not meet the task requirements, you will receive an email advising you of this, and your attempt will be deleted, enabling you to have another try. Assessment due date, Week 11 Friday, 2 October 2020, 6 p.m. Reflection submitted weekly until the end of Week 11. Total mark will be calculated in Week 12. Return date to students. All reflections are online and marked automatically. Weighting, 20%. Assessment criteria, 1. Engagement with learning materials, 2. Writing standard, 3. Written arguments, 4. Critical thinking. Referencing style, American Psychological Association 7th edition, APA 7th edition. Submission, online. Submission instructions. An online reflection is to be submitted each week between weeks 1 to 10 via the reflection link in the weekly module. Learning outcomes assess. Demonstrate oral, written and interpersonal communication in professional contexts. Explain the relationship between communication and technology in professional contexts, including information management and knowledge transfer. Discuss ethical use and dissemination of information in professional contexts. Identify effective communication in interpersonal, small group and intercultural contexts. Communicate effectively in a variety of business and academic communication genres, both written and oral. Graduate attributes, communication, problem solving, information literacy, ethical practice, 3 group work, assessment title, group task, task description, group writing tasks. 3 written tasks per group member at 350 words each, total word count approx. 3,000 words, 40 marks. Working in groups of up to 3, you will need to set up a collaborative Google document. You will need to give equal access to the document to all group members, as well as allow access to your unit coordinator or tutor. Once the Google document has been created, each group member must select 3 of the following 9 tasks. When the selection has been made, the individual member will write a 350-word response for each of their 3 chosen tasks. You will need to include your name, by line, with each of your tasks. Each task should also be given a title, and should be supported by a minimum of 2 CARS-compliant sources of information, one of which should be a journal article. Task 1. Locate a video advertisement for an entertainment product, e.g. electronics, video games, movies, etc. In your blog post, discuss the ways in which the advertisement's key messages are communicated using the medium of video, e.g. tone, language, sound, nonverbal, color, etc. Include the video link in your blog post. 350 words. Task 2. Using the materials from Week 11, discuss the key issues of ethical behavior in the workplace. 350 words. Task 3. Examine the infographic on page 365 of the unit textbook, Lawson, Gill, Fickery, and Witzel 2019, and explain how noise affects this piece of visual communication. 350 words. Task 4. Lawson, Gill, Fickery, and Witzel 2019 outline 14 challenges relating to collaborative work, p. 148 to 155. Discuss 3 of these, including ways these challenges could be overcome. 350 words. Task 5. Explain how cultural stereotyping can be a barrier to effective communication. 350 words. Task 6. Visit this website, https://www.queensland.com/eu/n/home.html. Examine how it disseminates information, paying particular attention to the site's use of different channels and/or media. 350 words. Task 7. Complete the topology test in Week 10. Discuss the usefulness of understanding your personal strengths and weaknesses when working in a group. 350 words. Task 8. Watch this video, https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=qwqeet4katk. Identify what nonverbal communication is being displayed, and explain how nonverbal communication can impact the delivery of a message. 350 words. Task 9. Watch this video, https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=atfyadvbufg. Identify the issues with this oral presentation and offer suggestions for improvement. 350 words. Interest and focus can be added to each blog post by including different types of media, e.g. written text, hyperlinks, photographs, diagrams, etc. Remember that all external media used must be attributed reference. It is recommended that group members proofread, review and offer feedback on each other's written tasks, in order to achieve a higher overall mark for the assignment. Collaborative working tools built into the Google Docs platform makes this very straightforward. The overall grade for students will consist of both the group mark, the content of the blog, and an individual mark, contribution to the group. Include an up reference list at the bottom of each task of sources you have used in that task, including audio and visual credits. Note: the word count is considered from the first word of the introduction to the last word of the conclusion. It includes in-text referencing, direct quotations and words contained within tables that are in the body of the assessment. It excludes the title and the reference list. On-campus students will be put into groups by their tutor. Distance students will be put into groups by the unit coordinators. Distance students should maintain regular contact with the Moodle unit website and with your group members through Zoom, email and/or phone. Further specifications of the group work component and assignment requirements are detailed on Moodle. Please review all assessment information before beginning this assignment. Assessment due date: Week 12 Thursday, 8 October 2020, 6 p.m. EST. This assignment is due on Thursday of Week 12 by 6 p.m. EST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Return date to students: Exam week Thursday, 22 October 2020. Marks and feedback will normally be returned within 2 weeks of submission. Weighting: 40%. Thanks for watching.